On 20th of October 2024, Sunday, a documentary film entitled A Tribe Lost Beyond Oblivion, directed by multiple award winner director Saurabh Sarkar, is going to be premiered at the prestigious Nandan 3 Theatrical Hall of the Nandan Rabindra Sandan Complex in Kolkata. A Tribe Lost Beyond Oblivion is a story about the Niyamgiri Hills of western Odisha that houses the primitive tribal group of the Dongriya Khond. This documentary highlights the plight of this community from a multiple perspective. The storyline follows is a documentary depicting the research activities of an anthropologist educationist, Professor Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee, who explores the interiors of the villages at the Niyamgiri Hills in Odisha, where the tribal community of Dongriya Khond stays. In the light of the setbacks from the bauxite mining projects 10 years back, the film depicts and questions the intricacies of the tribal development milestones to the extent it is achieved till 2024. The film ends with the viewpoints of the anthropologist on tribal development in connection with the socio-economic, socio-cultural, and techno-economic development of indigenous technologies, as well as in context of the Dongriya Khond community. The movie has been directed by Saurabh Sarkar, with Somnath Haldar serving as the principal director of photography, and in addition to them, Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee has been the main protagonist associated with other members and the tribal communities at the shooting locations. The film is a 17-minute documentary produced in 2024 by Howrah Suparna. It is important to understand that the Dongriya Khond represents a unique tribal community in the western Odisha, living in and around the vicinity and the abject forests of the Niyamgiri Hills. The Dongriya Khond are people who are members of the Khond or the Khanda tribe. Located mostly in the Niyamgiri Hills in the state of Odisha, they sustain themselves from the resources of the Niyamgiri forest, practicing horticulture and shifting cultivation. They have been at the center of a dispute for our mining rights in the area for a long time. The Niyamgiri Hills ranges over 250 square kilometers, which falls under the Raigada and Kalahandi district in the southwest corners of Odisha. It is an area containing densely forested hills, deep gorges and cascading streams. Its highest point is the mountain known as the Niyamgiri or the Niyam Dongar at a height of 1,306 meters. The Dongriya Khond community members, approximately 8,000 people, inhabiting about 100 villages across this area. The social structure among the community is adapted to the surroundings of the Niyamgiri forested hill country where they lived for many generations. The Dongriya Khond derive their name from Dongar, meaning agricultural land or hill slopes. The language used by the Niyamgiri people is called the Kui language. It is not written but is spoken among the people of the community. The Dongriya Khond worships Niyam Raja, the supreme god of Niyamgiri jungle, believing that Niyam Raja, the source of their ancient resources. The deep reverence and respect that the Dongriya Khonds have for their god, hills and stream pervades every aspect of their life. Even with the controversy in preventing the growth and spread of the bauxite mining industry in that particular area, these tribal communities took an eventual monumental step that is remembered all across the globe for a peaceful movement in establishing environmental serenity for the entire area. The traditional Gondia society has always been based on tightened family structure involving people from various generations were marked by the geography, democratic clans, and each clans are well identified within this area. In 1997, Starlight Industries, a part of the Vedanta Resource Group, put forward proposals to construct an aluminum refinery at the nearby location of Lanjigad and to extract bauxite from the Niyamgiri Hills as feedback for the refinery as a joint venture between the state-owned Odisha Mining Corporation. The refinery opened in 2006, but the mining development was held up by legal action, and it was found that the construction of the refinery had broken laws relating to environmental protection and the rights of the local people. The company argued that mining on the Niyamgiri should proceed as it would enable aluminium to be produced more economically than bringing in raw materials from greater distances. There was considerable opposition among the Dongria Kond tribal members, and the campaigners against this scheme, including the Wildlife Institute of India, maintained that it would cause damage to the environment and disrupt the ways of the life of the local people. The company repudiated the environmental claims and said that it was improving local economy and providing new facilities. The campaign against the mining proposal gathered support from Survival International and individuals including Arundhati Rai, Michael Palin, Bianca Jagger, and Lonna Lumley. The mining development was thus placed on hold by the Government of India in 2010 with a statement that the company had flouted the law and disregarded the rights of the Dongria Kond. In 2013, in a landmark judgment by the highest court of India, the Supreme Court ordered the Odisha government to consult the local tribesmen, citing the protection afforded to the rights of tribal and forest groups under the Forest Rights Act 2006. 12 Dongria Kond village councils were consulted and all rejected the mining proposal. In January 2014, the Indian Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change announced that it was refusing clearance for the mine. The state government of Odisha has since unsuccessfully sought permission from the Supreme Court to restart the scheme. On the backdrop of these historic achievements of the tribal communities, they have been left back forward. This movie, in its own right, introspects the life that has been associated with the Dongria Kond and how it has impacted their livelihoods, their lifestyle, culture, heritage. The program is going to be graced by the presence of chief guest Mr. Gautam De, ex-director ICCR Kolkata, Captain Dr. Satish Minocha, President of the Rotary Club of South Extension, and guest of honors in the form of various academics such as Professor Premananda Bharati, Professor Shumohan Bandyopadhyay, leading journalists such as Shamuli Acharya, Shubhadeep Roy, media personnel such as Professor Yunis Molla, and a wide range of academics, educators, anthropologists, and ordinary citizens attending this program, along with founder of Howrah Suparna, Krishna Sannal. Kalinga Chronicle wishes this monumental film a grand success in their world premiere on October 28th at Nandan. All are welcome to join this premiere and bless the organizers to carry their forward the environmental rights of neglected tribal communities of India. Shoikat Kumar Basu, Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV.